Welcome back. Walmart beginning a major shakeup in the buy now, pay later space. The retailer's majority-owned fintech One will offer installment loans, putting it in direct competition with the likes of Affirm. Joining us now are CNBC.com's Melissa Repko and Hugh. Melissa, just a great story. Pretty significant, right, that the world's largest retailer is really leaning into buy now, pay later?
Yes, Walmart is leaning into this space as it's really looking towards other types of businesses beyond retail. So it's looking towards things like advertising. It's seen what Amazon has done by making more money by getting into higher margin businesses. And this fintech is another example of how it can make money with more profit.
Clearly having an impact on a name like Affirm,
Yeah.
Hugh, the fact that it still has a partnership with Walmart, but now that it's sort of building out its own technology to support buy now, pay later loans, that's concerning.
Yeah, so if you're Affirm, I think you have to wonder how long does this relationship last? I think the fact pattern is sort of clear, right, that through this Walmart-backed fintech, they're going to increasingly be competing with this constellation of partners they have. They have Affirm. They have, for buy now, pay later. They have Capital One for credit cards. They have MoneyGram and something called Ria, which is a European company for money remittances. Yeah. And they have, and so these are the relationships they have. And as you go on, what you could see is that One is going to increasingly take over ththose relationships.
Is One going to be a credit card issuer?
That's a good question. It's too soon to tell, but Walmart has said that it's going to come out with a new credit card. It's just not said if it'll be through One. But it's worth noting that Capital One explicitly said in its lawsuit against Walmart, which ultimately Walmart prevailed in, that it anticipated that One would be its competition and it would be displaced by One. And it just shows that as the majority stake of One, Walmart has financial incentives to work with One and expand more financial services and use its scale of its stores and its website to make the most of that fintech product.
Keep the money in-house. And keep the money in-house, most importantly, right?
The house product, I think, is going to be preferred over the outside product over time, as long as they perform, right? So One has to execute. They have to, if you're Walmart, you have two motivations. One, you want to have a good customer experience for your customers. You want to have a good user experience at good value. And number two, you want to retain more of the economics in-house. And I think that's going to be proven out over time.
So what we know about One, which products are eligible for this?
So One is ultimately trying to be the super app. So it's trying to roll up a bunch of different financial services into one specific place. And we've seen this model followed by a lot of other fintech companies, kind of going there for everything from contactless payments to, kind of having a savings account or whatever the case may be. And they want to be that one-stop shop. And of course, having that huge customer base for Walmart, and then also Walmart being the largest private employer in the country, that's another way that it can kind of grow its users over time for all of the services.
Does Walmart have a history in financial services, Hugh?
Yeah, Tyler, it's funny you ask. So they wanted to get into banking since the 90s.
Yes.
And they've had 3 or 4 attempts, through different avenues. One is to be a Utah like industrial loan company way back in the day. And at each juncture, they were blocked by lawmakers and by bank lobbyists because the specter of a bank of Walmart was so scary. And you could always talk about how this could potentially, squeeze out small lenders and result in a lot of pressure in that industry. And so they've always been blocked. And in this iteration, this latest attempt, is why they created a joint venture with Ribbit Capital, which is well known for, backing places like Affirm and Robinhood. So they're a well-known fintech VC firm. And they created this arm's length creation. But at the same time, if you look at the structure of One, the board is composed of the CEO and the CFO of Walmart. And if you listen to their conference calls, Walmart's very clear that they talk about One all the time as their expression of this is how we're going to digitize financial services. We view this as a huge growth, one of many growth opportunities outside of retail, and watch the space.
Wow.
Right. Interesting.
Very interesting, and getting so competitive too. Everyone wants a piece of that cake.
It's also worth noting, to Hugh's point, that Walmart has another reason to want to be in this space. We are seeing a time when consumers are being a little bit more careful with their spending. And I spoke to CFO John David Rainey in late February, and he said a lot of those big ticket items, like electronics, have been slower to sell. So having them in big, bold letters say you can use buy now, pay later, and having a buy now, pay later that they're connected to and part of could be a way to get people to break up those bigger expenses into smaller installments.
Okay, Melissa and Hugh, thank you. Appreciate it.